staring at this blank page in hope that words begin to formulate. As I internally self-debate and aim to translate the words that are embedded on the depths of this caged mind, I feel verbally blind. Despite the fact that my mouth remains as opened as an enclosed envelope, containing a letter full of emotions and feelings and physical notions, subconsciously revealing all that remains a secret. When I chose to keep it, to keep them locked and stored away, praying for a better day in hope that I'd never have to display all once mentally stored. And all of this storing has me frustrated. And I stand here before you frustrated about being frustrated, knowing that this frustration will only last for a matter of time. Thus meaning that I'm allowing my emotions to take control over a situation that I've already predestined to be temporal. That's like crying over spilled milk when you were the one who tipped over the glass. Or complaining about the rain on your parade in the middle of England. People, English weather never fails to fail, but how I wish these thoughts would prevail and land upon this blank canvas page and begin to display all that lays on the dark depths of my mind. Like the fact that my ears play deaf and my eyes, they play blind to the signs that he sends and the words that you say. To prevent me from being in this very same position where my knees are on the floor and I begin to pray, feeling unworthy, I begin to sway. Lord, help me, unlock me. All that you've placed within me, I just want to write. Not for me, but for you, to help others, to draw them to you. And you see, I just want to fly sometimes. Fly right out of my mind sometimes to a place where carnal thoughts no longer entrap you and the walls of one's mind no longer seem like a cage. And you see, this caged bird no longer sings, for she's feeling the pain of the fact that after all of this ranting and raving and deep contemplating, all that remains is an empty page. Thank you. I used to put the I in who I am, until you took my I and put it in who you are. Removing the E from R, creating air, leaving me invisible to the untrained eye. But identity no longer holds my ID. No longer a me, just a mega object perceived as a single standalone, but only to the untrained eye. And I guess that could have been the bright side to it all, but why should I stand alone as a single and not an individual? Once upon a time, there lived a great friendship until you dissembled it. Removing yourself as a friend, remaining the ship. A ship that floats freely across the seas, as free as a bird would fly way up to cloud 9, as free as you wanted to be from me. Taking my ID from identity, leaving me as an entity, nothing more than a mega object perceived as a single standalone. Once upon a time, there lived a great friendship, until you dissembled it. You took the G from gangster and placed it in our love, turning it tarnished, creating glove a perfect fit, so I thought you were. Platonic love, mind you. None of that touching and kissing, all that blissful was thinking, because it was friendship. Until you dissembled it. Removing yourself as a friend, remaining the ship that floats freely across the seas, leaving you to sail free. But see, it was you who was deceived, because you was running the streets and planting enough seeds that you weren't ready to reap. You took the play from contemplation and made everything I said a joke, leaving this entity feeling provoked. I wish you would choke. To beauty, only momentarily existing when signals from his brain decide to verbally excrete sweet nothings, making it rain upon this plane, falling upon my very ears, removing every fear of not being adequate enough for his perception of you, of what he sees when he sees me. Not the me that I yearn to be, but the me in the magazines that Nicki Minaj kind of thick, cheek, wide hips, slim waist, pretty face kind of woman, that double G'd up kind of head to my knees, luscious lips make a brother wanna freeze up kind of woman, that freak and dressed, hard to impress, oh so high maintenance kind of woman, that I am superwoman. Yes I am kind of woman. My every one to need, to be a one to need, to feel beautiful. But the acquirement of beauty only momentarily existing when signals from his brain decide to verbally excrete sweet nothings, making it rain upon this plane, falling upon my very ears, removing every fear of not being adequate enough exceptional view of beauty. I allowed him to feed me, while his words boosted my ego and raised my self-esteem. Being placed on this king's throne without even being his ringed queen, just to hear those few words and to live the dream of being beautiful. I failed to see the inner me, the Mary, Mary is the God in me kind of beauty, This Proverbs 31, he wants to take me home to meet his mom kind of beauty there. Even though I grew up in a broken home, I'ma build that bridge so my kids can grow and have all the things that I've never known, while I give them a head start to my father's throne kind of beauty that he loves and respects me because I love and respect me kind of beauty that make and bake my own bread kind of beauty that ring the finger first, I'll be a freak in the sheets but a lady in the streets kind of beauty that praying, fasting, serving and seeking the Lord's face kind of beauty, true beauty. The mirror and see, I no longer see these signature trait groups as negatives, but as a piece of my ancestral history, a reminder of where I came from. And I no longer see this darkened skin as something that I should be ashamed of and to pray away. I see a mahogany outer shell containing inner beauty that real men seek and find. I no longer see that curved molecular structure containing gates that should remain sealed till I seal the deal with an idol in the highway for the man who I call my man just because he whispers a few honey glazed words. Waking up the next morning, spiritually falling, swallowing the morning after, void of laughter, craving the same daily doses of his sweet nothing. Just for beauty. No. But I see a temple that should be treasured and taken care of. You see, I used to look at a seed and see a seed, but now I look at a seed and I see a tree. No longer accepting the world's twisted perception of beauty